A growing number of Latino truck drivers throughout the United States are banding together, vowing not to take their equipment, their trucks, into the state of Florida due to Florida's new immigration law called SB 1718. Now, SB 1718 builds on the Trump administration's Title 42. And Title 42 made it so that a custom official could turn a migrant around at the border, and that person could not seek asylum. Now, SB 1718 builds on that and builds some other measures into that. So we're going to talk about exactly what's happening with SB 1718 and why these truckers are vowing not to take their equipment into the state of Florida. So here's what happened. Title 42 was tied to the COVID-19 National Emergency Declaration. And when it expired last week, so did Title 42. Republicans have been warning that the expiration of Title 42 would trigger a border crisis. So in place now they have SB 1718, and it should go into effect on July 1. So now what's all the uproar about? Well, SB 1718 has some specific requirements. Number one, it requires that all employers, private employers of 25 personnel or more, or any public agencies, use the federal e-file system. And the federal e-file system verifies employment eligibility. Number two, it requires employers to fire an employee if they discover them to be a foreign national who's not authorized to work in the United States. It also makes it illegal for you to knowingly hire such a person. Number three, hospitals that accept Medicaid must ask patients if they are U.S. citizens and if they are here legally. And then they have to report that data. Number five, it makes it a third-degree felony for anyone who knowingly or should reasonably know that they are transporting immigrants who came into the country illegally. And number six, it makes it a second-degree felony to transport a minor, and it also expands the Florida Department of Law Enforcement's counterterrorism efforts to include immigration matters. Now, as I said earlier, truck drivers within the Latino community are not happy with SB 1718. They feel like this particular law unfairly targets their brothers and sisters, and it's filled with hate and discriminatory practices. What do you think? Here's what I think. I think that any nation has the right to protect its border, to protect its people, and of course to protect its resources. I also have a place in my heart for people who are trying to get to the United States, trying to get to a better life. I commend the effort and the unity amongst Latino truck drivers. I do not think that it's going to stop the implementation of SB 1718. That's just my opinion. Let us know what you think in the comment section. Until the next time, I wish you the very best in your life and business. See you at the top, because the bottom, it's much too crowded.